Hello Rebels, welcome to our registration information video for the 25-26 school year. In this video, you'll hear from each of your counselors. As a reminder, if your last name starts with A through G, your counselor is Ms. Rainwater. If your last name starts H through O, your counselor is Ms. Litton. Last names P through Z, your counselor is Ms. Cable. And our career development coordinator is Ms. Ludwig. Our registration portal, where you will register for your classes, will open February the 3rd. The counselors will begin to meet face-to-face with you starting February the 18th. Please use this video to refer back to if you have questions. An email will be sent out to notify you of your registration date and time. If you are unable to attend your registration session, please contact your counselor. We want every student at West Lincoln High School to be successful after graduating. And by using your registration meetings, we will not only verify that you're in the correct courses, but that also you're helping yourself follow your E by making sure your courses reflect if you're going to be employed, enrolled, or enlisted after high school. You are required to have 28 credits to graduate high school. You can notice here you need 4 Englishes, 4 Maths, 3 Sciences, 4 Social Studies, PE, and electives. As you choose your courses, you have academic levels you can choose from: regulars, honors, and AP. Those with an asterisk beside them give you higher quality points to your GPA. Please refer back to the curriculum guide for prerequisites. Remember, a prerequisite is a course or course level that you have to have before taking your requested course or level. In this slide, you will notice our GPA and grading scale. You can see that scoring a B in a course will give you a GPA of a 3 in a regular, 3.5 in honors, or a 4.0 in an AP or a CCP course. Remember that your overall GPA is composed of all your courses added together and averaged out each semester. In thinking about our GPA and its consequences, students need the following credits to promote to the next grade level: 6 for 10th grade, 13th to 11th, and 20 to promote to 12th grade. We only mid-year promote seniors to the next grade level. Again, each student will need 28 credits to graduate. As you begin to register for classes, make sure as you register for electives that you are registering with several things in mind. How will this class help me after graduation? And is this something I want to do? Our elective courses fill up fast, so be proactive and make sure that you are taking things that you want to take and things that will help you in your future. There are several testing requirements and options for you in high school. Certain tests are required by the state. For example, the pre-ACT, ACT, your EOCs of Math 1 and 3, English 2, Biology, CT exams, and work keys if you are a completer. You will notice that these tests that are required are free. However, some tests like the PSAT and SAT do charge a fee. If you are enrolled in AP courses, the expectation is that you are taking these exams in May. They are also free.
The North Carolina Academic Scholars Program recognizes high school students who have completed an academically rigorous curriculum, preparing them for post-secondary education. Students will receive a special seal for their diploma, be recognized at our Awards Day ceremony, and can list this recognition on their college resume and college and scholarship applications. Students must still meet all high school graduation requirements, plus take 2 world language classes and take either physics or chemistry. Students must also have an overall unweighted GPA of 3.5 in order to qualify.
Career and technical education courses build on the academic skills while focusing on career skills necessary for the workplace. These programs of study, 14 of which we offer in Lincoln County, introduce different career pathways to assist students as they decide the career path they want to pursue after they graduate high school. CTE courses build the soft skills necessary for any career and allow students to earn valuable industry credentials that will help them stand out when searching for employment. CTE courses offer both honors and regular sections. These will meet as one class. Participants in CTE classes can also take part in our student club organizations like DECA, which is our marketing and business. FCCLA relates to our family and consumer science classes. FFA is our agriculture program, and HOSA, which is our health science program. These clubs apply classroom learning to real-world scenarios through regional, state, and national competitions. Along with the classes that we offer here at West Lincoln High School, we also offer classes at the School of Technology, or better known as LCST. Students from all 4 high schools attend classes here. We have a variety of different pathways depending on your interest. Next year, we are offering, as you see in the bottom right corner, Drone Technology Fundamentals, Drone Technology 1, and Drone Technology 2. All 3 of these classes offer honor sections, and they are all 3 open to 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th graders. Students who are interested in the healthcare pathway can apply for our Nursing Fundamentals program at LCST or the Gaston College New Health Academy program, which will meet at the Lincoln campus of Gaston College. The Health Academy is open to rising juniors, while Nursing Fundamentals is open to seniors. Applications will soon be available in the counseling department. See Mrs. Ludwig if you have any questions. While Public Safety 1 and 2 are not new to Lincoln County, if you're interested in legal services, law enforcement, firefighting, or anything in the emergency response field, you should check out these classes. All of these 2 courses offer students the opportunity to earn certifications that can send you straight to the workforce. These classes are open to all 10th, 11th, and 12th grade students. Internships are an excellent way for students to learn if a career of interest is worth pursuing beyond high school. Being able to work in a career daily is a fantastic way to decide if this is a career for you. Additionally, you could sign up for an internship if you have a part-time job. Pairing an internship with your part-time job is a great way to have a reduced class without having it show in your schedule. All internships must tie to a CTE course that you have taken, and internships are only open to juniors and seniors. If you're interested in signing up for an internship next year, when you enter the portal, look for internship placeholder and select that. Then before you meet with your counselors, come see me, Mrs. Ludwig, so we can decide which career path your internship will fall under. An articulation agreement means that if you take a specific CTE course in high school, you could receive community college credit and skip the introductory course at the community college level. In order to do that, you have to have a final grade in that CTE class of a B or higher, and you must score at 93 or higher on your final exam. The way this works, let's say you take Agriculture Mechanics 2 while you're in high school, that if you make those qualifications above regarding the grade, you can skip both Welding 112 or Agriculture 111 when you go to college.
Lincoln County Schools offers a variety of online courses taught by teachers across our county. We have an online room where students can work, or juniors and seniors with reliable and consistent transportation can work from home. These courses have limited availability as each high school has a number of slots given to them. If any of these courses are offered in our building and could fit in your schedule, you wouldn't be allowed to take them online. If you have previously been unsuccessful in an online Canvas course, you would also not be eligible for future classes. As you can see, there are a selection of AP level courses, including environmental science, European history, human geography, and psychology. There are a couple CTE courses in our business field. There are also a couple of science courses, including ecology, forensic science, NC Wildlife. We also offer French 1 and 2. law and justice, mythology, psychology, and the upper levels of Spanish. These classes can vary from year to year. These are the courses that were offered this year, and more information will be in the online curriculum guide. Gaston College has a partnership with Lincoln County Schools where students can take tuition-free courses through the college to obtain college credit and high school credit. There are 2 college transfer pathways and 18 CTE pathways. Most of these courses will transfer to a four-year college. All of the courses will transfer to a community college. There are dual credit allowances, which means you could take, for example, English 111, 112, and 231 to satisfy your junior English class at West Lincoln High School. Or if you wanted to take your foreign language credits through Gaston College, you could take Spanish 111 to equal Spanish 1, and then Spanish 112 to equal Spanish 2. What you can't do is take Spanish 1 at the high school and then Spanish 112 through the college. You have to do one or the other and fulfill both requirements. Students must have an unweighted GPA of at least a 2.8. The tuition is free, but students will have to pay fees and purchase required textbooks for their courses. Our career coach is Miss Mondragon, and she is on our campus on Mondays and Wednesdays in the counseling office. In order to take these courses, you have to meet the requirements, complete the paperwork, and the Gaston College application to be enrolled in the courses. 9th and 10th graders have additional requirements, which includes being identified as AIG in reading and math and having qualifying test scores from an exam such as the PSAT, Pre-ACT, ACT, or SAT. Students who are successful in college classes are self-motivated. They attend class, whether it's online or in person. They're organized. They check their email regularly. They use their time wisely. They're comfortable with technology. They're self-disciplined and don't require anyone to remind them to log into their courses and get their work done. They're competent using Blackboard, which we have a tutorial for once you sign up for those courses. They're able to communicate well and advocate for themselves. And they also have reliable computer and internet access. Student expectations for CCP students. You have to follow directions on your student login form and log into WebAdvisor and set up your Gaston College student email account and your Blackboard account. This information will be provided to you by Ms. Mondragon once you are enrolled in the courses. You have to understand that college expectations are different than high school expectations. You're responsible for reading the current Gaston College Student Handbook and following college policies and procedures. You also have to read your syllabus for each class that you are in. Students need to log in each day to keep up with the content flow, complete assignments, follow discussions, and communicate with your classmates and instructor. We ask that you do this in a formal email manner, not as if you were texting a friend. You've got to communicate directly with your college instructor. Counselors at West Lincoln High School are not able to speak to college instructors on your behalf. At best, we can ask Ms. Mondragon to facilitate a conversation for you, but it is your responsibility as a college student to do this on your own. And if you don't get anywhere doing it on your own, then come and ask for help. Expect to be treated as a college student. The consequences for lack of participation or attendance may result in being withdrawn from the courses by the college instructor. Some courses may cover topics that have mature content, and there is no such thing as credit recovery in college. Once you meet the course end date, they are not going to allow you to submit work that you hadn't completed yet or anything late. So the grade that you end with is the grade that you will receive. CCP grades and withdrawals. College course grades will be included on your high school transcript as well as your Gaston College transcript. They will affect your GPA. Grades are reported from Gaston College such as an A, B, C, D, or F, and that is how they are recorded on your transcript with a numerical grade. A letter grade of A would get you a 95. B an 85, and so forth. It doesn't matter if you made a numerical grade of 100 in your Gaston College course, that will show up on your high school transcript as a 95. If a student is withdrawn by their instructor, the student will receive an F on your high school transcript. There is nothing that we can do to help you reverse that if it happens. That happens when you don't log into your course in a timely manner or complete assignments, and we don't always get a heads up from the instructor that that is going to happen. Sometimes they will reach out to Ms. Mondragon and say this student's in danger of being dropped because of X, Y, and Z, and we're able to facilitate a conversation with that student to urge them to log in and get their work done. But we are not always given that opportunity. Once you are withdrawn by your instructor, that F will be on your high school transcript, and there is no way for it to be removed. Grades can affect admissions to Gaston College and to other colleges and universities. Gaston College courses will not be noted on your high school progress reports. The course will be listed, but there will be no grade. We only receive final grades from Gaston College. It is the student's responsibility to notify the high school counselor if they need to drop or withdraw from a CCP course. The instructor can drop a student from their class at their discretion. If you are within the withdrawal period for Gaston College courses where you would not have that on your transcript, you have got to email Miss Rainwater and Miss Mondragon at her Gaston email account that you would like to withdraw from a course or drop a course if you are in that drop period. There is no way for you to drop it on your own without going through that process. Savings for CCP students. College transfer pathways save you approximately $2,500. CTE certificate pathways range in savings from $1,050 to $1,800. Fees and textbooks are the responsibility of the student. Lincoln County Schools can cover these fees for qualifying students. There will be a deadline for assistance. If you know that you will not be able to pay for fees or purchase required textbooks, you need to contact Ms. Rainwater as soon as possible to start the process of that application. Money can run out, so you want to make sure you get your request in first. There are some programs that have additional fees, such as cosmetology and welding, and you can review the estimated cost by looking at the College Now handbook. Fees must be paid to the college by the deadline, or you will be dropped from your classes. If that happens, you can ask to be re-enrolled in the courses if there is still availability. There is no guarantee of that happening. The Gaston College Promise Scholarship will cover all in-state tuition and fees not covered by financial aid for 2 years. Savings can range from $5,000 for students seeking credentials at Gaston College and up to $30,000 for students who initially plan to start at a four-year university right after high school. To be eligible, you must be a recent high school graduate, earned at least a 3.25 unweighted GPA in high school, have completed at least 15 hours in the CCP program, earned a grade of C or higher in all of your classes for CCP, completed your FAFSA and your Gaston College scholarship application, and all other general admission requirements of the college. You have to enroll in at least 15 credit hours in a degree-seeking program at Gaston College the semester immediately following your high school graduation. If you are withdrawn from a class, you will not be eligible for the scholarship. Usually each class is worth 3 credit hours. Most math and science courses are 4 credit hours. The School of Science and Math is another option for online courses for our students. These are offered through NCSSM. They are competitive and rigorous. Courses are online or offered during specific class periods as live feed classes. They are open to 10th, 11th, and 12th graders. Students will have to meet certain criteria to enroll in these courses. Some examples of courses are listed below. The same expectations apply for students to be successful in these classes as our Canvas and CCP classes.
Credit by Demonstrated Mastery, or CDM, is credit awarded to a student without seat time in the classroom. There are 2 phases to successfully complete a CDM. First, the student must take the course assessment, which could either be an EOC or district or teacher-made exam. The student must obtain the minimum score. If the score is met, the student will then complete some type of artifact designed by the district. This could be a research paper, a project, or some other requirement that demonstrates a deep understanding and application of the course content. A CDM does not earn a grade or quality points towards your GPA. The credit is indicated on your transcript as a CDM. An example of when a student may want to complete a CDM is, for instance, the student is bilingual and wants to skip Spanish 1 and 2 so he or she can take Spanish 3. In the past, we had a student do a CDM for biology so he could skip to Biology 2 Honors and AP Biology. If you plan to play a sport in college, you are not allowed to complete a CDM for any graduation required classes. If you're interested in completing a CDM, please see Ms. Cable in the counseling office for an application. You can also find more information in the online curriculum guide. I know you have heard a lot of information, but the next few slides are extremely important. Please listen carefully. Please take some time looking at the curriculum guide on the Lincoln County Schools website when planning your courses. Sit down with your parent or guardian and select your 8 courses and 2 alternates. You will work on this as well during Rebel time. You will have a planning sheet to look at and circle your classes. Please make sure you check for any prereqs for the classes you wish to take. You will find this information in the online curriculum guide. Choose your alternates wisely. There will be classes that do not make due to low numbers, and there may be conflicts in your schedule. You could very well end up with one or both of your alternates. There will also be very limited schedule changes next year. During the week of February 3rd through the 11th, you will use the online student portal that you have used in the past to click on your classes. Be sure to hit save at the end. It is recommended you use your Chromebook and not your cell phone. We, the counselors, will meet with you starting on February 18th to discuss and finalize your selections. You will get an email with your appointment time. Please be sure to check your email often. If you plan to take CCP or NCSSM classes, please let your counselor know during the registration meeting. You can select a placeholder for these classes. This is a holding spot, not a specific class. Duplicate classes, such as weight training, can be chosen by clicking on the class in the electives section and then again in the repeatable course section. You may be put back in classes you have failed if you do not attend winter or summer school. Apex will be very limited. Here are the required classes for rising 10th graders. You must take either English 2 or English 2 Honors. There are several options for math depending on what you took as a 9th grader. If you took Math 1 this year, you will take either Math 2 or Math 2 Honors. If you took Math 1 and Math 2 this year, you will take either Math 3 or Math 3 Honors. If you took Math 2 and 3 this year, you can take either Discrete Math Honors, or AP Pre-Calculus. You can also double up and take AP Statistics or Calculus Honors if you plan to take AP Calculus in the future. Your science requirement is either Biology or Biology Honors. If you have already taken Biology, you can take either Chemistry Honors, Physics Honors, or Physical Science. The Social Studies requirement is either the Founding Principles Civics, the Founding Principles Civics Honors, or AP Government. AP Government does count as a required civics credit. However, we highly recommend that you take Civics Honors first in order to be prepared for the AP exam. Some other recommendations include taking Spanish, which is required if you plan to attend a 4-year university or if you want to be an academic scholar. Spanish is also a great class to take regardless of your college plans. Yearbook has an application process, so you will need to see Ms. Arias if you're interested in taking Yearbook. There are many other electives and CTE course options. Please choose electives based on your interest. Here are the required classes for rising 11th graders. You must take English 3 Honors, or AP Language. There are several options for math depending on what you took as a 9th and 10th grader. If you completed Math 2, you will take either Math 3 or Math 3 Honors. If you have already taken Math 3, you can take either Discrete Math Honors, or AP Pre-Calculus. You can also double up and take AP Statistics or Calculus Honors if you plan to take AP Calculus in the future. You can also take a 4th Math through Gaston College. Your science requirement, if you haven't already met it, is either Physical Science, Chemistry Honors, Physics, or Physics Honors. The Social Studies requirement is either American History Honors, or AP US History. AP US History does count as the required American History credit. However, we highly recommend that you take American History Honors first in order to be prepared for the AP exam. You can also take Economics and Personal Finance as a junior, or you can wait until your senior year to take this last Social Studies graduation requirement. Some other recommendations include taking Spanish. A world language is a requirement if you plan to attend a 4-year university or if you want to be an academic scholar. You can also take Spanish through Gaston College CCP. College and Career Promise classes can be taken to earn college credit. You will click on the CCP placeholder when registering for these classes. You may also want to meet with Ms. Mondragon on Mondays or Wednesdays to discuss course offerings. If you're interested in the Teacher Cadet program, you will need to see Ms. Johnson in the Media Center for an application. Yearbook also has an application process, so you will need to see Ms. Arias on the English hallway if you are interested. If you're interested in taking cosmetology at the Lincoln campus of Gaston College, you will need to see Ms. Mondragon on either a Monday or Wednesday for more details. If you want to do a CTE internship, either volunteer or paid, you must see Ms. Ludwig in the counseling office for the paperwork. There are many other electives and CTE course options. Please choose electives based on your interest. Here are the classes for rising 12th graders. You must take either English 4 Honors, or AP Literature. If you haven't taken your 4th level math, you can choose Discrete Math Honors, or AP Pre-Calculus. If you have already taken a 4th math and plan to go to college, we highly recommend you take another math during your senior year. Colleges like to see a math on your transcript. More math options include Calculus Honors, AP Statistics, AP Calculus A, B, and BC, or a CCP math course. If you are not planning to attend college, you may take a qualifying class that is aligned with your post-secondary plans. Some of these classes include Foundations of Math, Apparel, Horticulture 2 Landscaping, Drafting 1, Carpentry 1, AP Computer Science Principles, and Project Lead the Way Intro to Engineering. If you have formerly or previously taken Excel or accounting in past years, those count as well. Please be aware that none of the foods classes count as a math. If you have not completed your last science requirement, make sure you sign up for either Physical Science, Chemistry Honors, Physics, or Physics Honors. If you haven't taken Economics and Personal Finance, make sure you register for this last Social Studies requirement. Some other recommendations include taking Spanish. A world language is a requirement if you plan to attend a 4-year university or if you want to be an academic scholar. You can also take Spanish through Gaston College CCP. College and Career Promise classes can be taken to earn college credit. You will click on the CCP placeholder when registering for these classes. You can also meet with Ms. Mondragon on Mondays or Wednesdays to discuss course offerings. If you're interested in the Teacher Cadet program, you will need to see Ms. Johnson in the Media Center for an application. Yearbook also has an application process, so you will need to see Ms. Arias if you are interested. If you're interested in taking cosmetology at the Lincoln campus of Gaston College, you will need to see Ms. Mondragon on either a Monday or Wednesday for more details. If you want to do a CTE internship, either volunteer or paid, you must see Ms. Ludwig in the counseling office for the paperwork. If you want to have a reduced schedule, you must meet the GPA and credit requirements and complete the late arrival early release form. You can pick up this form in the counseling office. There is a reduced schedule placeholder that you can click on when you register. Please remember you must have at least 2 classes per semester. If you are an athlete, you must take at least 3 classes for NCAA eligibility. There are many other electives and CTE course options. Please choose electives based on your interest. If you want to graduate early, you must have 28 credits at the end of first semester, as well as all requirements met. You will have to sign up for 8 classes when registering. Let your counselor know that you want to graduate early so that classes can be modified. There is paperwork that must be completed with your counselor, parent, and guardian. If you have any questions, you can write down your questions and give it to your homeroom teacher. We will answer your questions during rebel time sometime this week. If you have immediate concerns, please see your counselor. Thank you for listening. I hope you're ready to choose your classes for next year. We look forward to seeing you starting on February 18th. Again, remember to check your email for your appointment time. Thank you.